Today we're going to do a quick overview of all the cars, see where we're all at, and then take the Miata for a spin. I've had the Miata for probably a month and I've only driven it like that one time that you guys probably hopefully all saw. Got the flat tire, got the tire fixed, but then it turned out the wheel bearing was blown out, so it was just like this whole nightmare. It took forever. So it finally runs, just got to throw the bumper back on. I repaired it last night. Hopefully it's all good. Then install the hood pins and we're good to go for today. Short-term plans are we're going to Moab in like less than 2 weeks and I want to get it all ready for that. I'd like to paint it before then, but I don't think I'll have the chance. I need to get this horrible textured gray off there. I think I'm going to go with a dark red color. I've never painted a car before, so I don't know how it's going to go. But let me know what you think about dark red. So we went with the Kumho Road Venture mud terrain tires. There's really only like 3 choices for 27 by 8.5 by 14 tires. And you could put like up to 33s on here, but I think that would just be too big. I don't like the look of it. I think the 27s look awesome, so we went with these. We'll see how they perform a little bit later. They've still got the little hairs on them. I literally drove it like down to the end of the driveway and back, and that's it. The other short-term goal is to get the spare tires mounted back here. I would like to do 2, like upright, like a real trophy truck. I don't know exactly how to do it because there's this light and the latch is there. Might just have to start sawing and figure it out as I go. And I've also got this shredded fender to deal with. I've been looking for a used one that I can just somehow weld on there, but haven't had any luck so far, so that might be a little ways out. I don't think it looks too horrible. What do you guys think? It just makes it more rugged and raw. I'm gonna work on the Miata in just a second, but quick update on the rest of the cars. Cayenne is the only car that's running flawlessly. Took it off-road. Make sure and watch that video. That was freaking crazy. We were just flying up this Jeep trail and mobbing past a bunch of pissed off people. It was hilarious. The only real upgrades I have planned for this in the near future, got some black tint for the taillights. We'll do that. The exhaust clamp came loose and the exhaust is like slipping down, so I need to tighten that back up. Other than that, this thing is perfect. Got to install the hitch, and then this will be our trailer car. I'll be able to pull the Miata down to Moab, take the other cars wherever they need to go. Moving on, the Outback Overlander has unfortunately let us down. We were supposed to do one of those off-road rallies this weekend, got halfway there, stopped at a gas station, and it smelled horrible, smoke coming up. Look under it, it's just pouring oil. Turned out one of the seals from the transmission to the axle was busted and pouring gear oil all over the ground, and it was just a mess. Somehow made it like 50 miles back home, barely. It doesn't have reverse. Did so well at the Gambler, I was super pumped to take it out, and unfortunately not to be. So that is the end of the Subaru. On to the Mitsubishi. It's been over a month since I wrecked the radiator. I do have the new radiator, all aluminum eBay special. The problem is the bottom mount is all bent and so it won't fit in. So I need to figure out how to either bend it back or just cut it all out and weld in a new bar or something like that to get the radiator to fit. Next weekend is the last rallycross race of the season, and I really want to drive in that. It's just if I can get that radiator in or not. Also got a regular stock bumper since the fiberglass one that it came with is garbage, so we'll get a stock one back on there. It's plastic, it's flexible, and it just looks way better. Really hoping within a week this is running again and we'll get out there. I'm on the hunt for a stock rear bumper. This one is falling off and it's garbage and it's fiberglass and it's just gonna get wrecked. So if anyone has any leads on that, let me know. Finally, the Exoset is done. I'm just behind on editing the videos from it. We've taken it to the track twice and it's freaking fun. I will get those videos done as soon as I can for you. Just a couple minor issues to fix on this. We're experiencing some brake fade because the brake line comes unscrewed from the caliper and sprays brake fluid all over the place, and then it's harder to stop. But we'll get that fixed up and hopefully take it to the big track here pretty soon. And here's the Miata bumper, got it all fixed up. So I saw a video on YouTube where a guy repaired it by taking JB weld and fiberglass on the backside, and that's what I did, and it seems like it worked. I didn't want to use fiberglass because I want it to be flexible, and it does appear like the JB weld is pretty flexible, so that should be good. Let's throw it on the car. Making progress with the hood pins. The pins are mounted in the frame. Drilled one of the holes right there. It's actually hard to get it exactly right, so it's a little oval, but I'm not a perfectionist, I'm an idiot. Try and do the last hole a little better. Let's see if the second one fits first try. Nope. What are you gonna do? When you're known as an idiot, you kind of just go with it. We got it, the hood pins are in. It's not perfect, but it holds down the hood. That's all I needed to do. Now throw in the bumper and we'll go for a drive. It's finally back together after a month. I've owned this car for a month and driven it one time. I'm so excited to drive it. Let's go take it out. So when the muffler broke and I decided to cut it off, I didn't realize exactly how loud it was gonna be. It's been like this for an hour and I can't hear anything. Other than that, the car's driving great so far. It's a little like wonky, or definitely wobbles a bit on the highway, but it's not as soft as like a prerunner or something. It's pretty solid still. This road is a legitimate racetrack. They close it down once a year to have a race on it. Someday I'm gonna do it for sure. Not in this car. Maybe in the XZ. We're on the dirt. This place is gorgeous. It's just like a bunch of Jeep trails that go on forever, I think. We're gonna have some fun today. We lost one of our pop-up headlights. I thought I fixed it, but apparently not. This is epic. I've never been back here before, and it is the perfect day for it. Leaves are changing, it is gorgeous. Car's performing fabulously, couldn't ask for anything more. Maybe just slightly quieter exhaust, but woo! Ripping! This car rips, it's so sick. Flying a drone and driving off-road trails at the same time is insanely difficult. Somehow narrowly, I missed a tree by like this much. I would have lost it. Been searching in the forest for an hour. Oh my god, this is so funny. This car rips. It's so good out here. It's freaking fun. And I hope you guys appreciate those drone shots. I think it looked really pretty with the leaves changing. Yo! Made it up that hill. That was the gnarliest hill I've gone up to date with this thing. This thing rips. I find myself in a bit of a pickle. I blasted up this road and it was freaking crazy. I didn't even film it for some reason because I'm an idiot. But it was just like bam, 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 bam. Just flying up it. And then unfortunately we just end in a giant rock field and I can't go any farther. And now I have to figure out how to get turned around. And it's scary. I really don't want to back down this hill, but I can't figure out how to get turned around. It seems like I should be able to right here, but I keep getting stuck. Why do I have to be such an idiot sometimes? So I can't seem to get turned around. I'm gonna try and back down. I don't love it, but I think it's the safest. It's freaking scary. Oh, and I busted off the passenger side rearview mirror somehow. I don't know how. I can't see anything. This is gnarly. That's how steep it was. I should not have gone up that, and I should have at least filmed it, but I'm stupid. I think that's enough off-roading for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Tunnel! Tunnel with straight pipe exhaust in a Miata. That's hysterical.